Oh, I'm not here. Oh, there I am. Not only am I fashionably late to my date, I'm fashionably late to show up in this scene change. Whoopsie daisy, would it really be a date with Izuki Umbra if you weren't, well, not if you weren't, you were all here on time, if I wasn't late. No, it would not. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the hottest, herbiest, spiciest date of your life. That's right. Today we're playing the famous dating sim that I never got around to, but always wanted to. But I wasn't a streamer back then, so I didn't play it. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Which I do. I do love Colonel Sanders. I'm a big fan of not only the Colonel, but his chicken. I don't know what those herbs and spices are. I don't know what kind of crack cocaine they put in that chicken, but goddamn, I love that stuff. So I am ready for this. I was born for this game. Gonna play a horror game? Alright, Blixer, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I'll take care of your soul while you're gone, don't worry. Yeah, Colonel's gonna show us his chicken tonight. You like the title of today's stream? You're welcome. 11 Shades of Chicken. That's what we're doing today. 11 Shades of Chicken. We're gonna get a taste of all of his herbs, all of them spices. Got your girlfriend chocolate and flowers, and she got you mini boxes of Sonic fruit snacks. Oh, and an adorable plush. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's lovely. That's lovely. I know I joked about it, but I'm happy for all of you who have a significant other today. I'm definitely not jealous and ready to... Anyway, we're playing the Colonel Sanders dating sim today, and I'm very excited. You got chocolate from your mom that she paid for? Oh, nice. Very nice. I got my mom and my grandma. I got them some donuts for some like special Valentine's Day donuts for Valentine's Day this year, and I got treated to a lot of good food all day from my family, so I'm not going to complain about that. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good stuff. Dog with shiny red paws holding a bone that says, "I dig you." I love that. I love sappy little puns when it comes to gifts from significant others. They always mean a lot. I only got a stuffed animal for someone once. My most recent girlfriend, I got her, she had told me, like, before we even started dating, that she always wanted one of those giant bears. And I got her one. I got her one. I'm still proud of that. I wonder if she still has it or if she got rid of it. That's the big question in my mind. I always wonder, like, when you get something massive like that from a significant other, do you keep it or do you get rid of it? I don't know that I've ever, other than, like, meaningful stuff that was, like, handwritten or something, I don't know that I've ever thrown away a gift I got from a significant other. I think I still have, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I still have every single gift I ever got from a significant other, except for one who got me, like, a jar of, like, compliments inside or something one year because she was doing this whole like homemade thing, which was sweet, but in hindsight I was like, well, now that we broke up, what do I do with this shit? Anyway, sorry, the bitter single in me coming out. Hi Zayman, how you doing? Worky at a birthday party and had goodie bags for all the staff. Oh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Paper machine gun too. Fair enough. You're the opposite. Clarify your statement. You're a hypersexual, pansexual. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, no. I'm a very sentimental asshole, so I can't get rid of anything. But I mean, I'm not sentimental to the stuff that my exes gave me. It's more so like they gave me cool shit, and I'm not gonna get rid of it just because of who gave it to me. You know what I mean? Like one time, one of my exes gave me like a massive set of Nerf guns and bullets so that we could have Nerf fights, and that shit was awesome. You think I'm gonna get rid of all those Nerf guns just because we broke up? Fuck no. I'm gonna save that for the next girl. We're gonna have Nerf fights. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. That shit was awesome. Yeah, I would never give away that. No. There's been other stuff, dude. There's been other stuff. More thoughtful stuff, too. But, I mean, when you get cool gifts, I say you keep them. Keep them. If that's the only good thing that came out of the relationship, you keep that shit. Anyway, Anyway, we got a game to play. We got a date to go on. We got a colonel who's better than any other dateable out there. Hold on, let me. No, I don't want to look up Colonel Sanders. I love it. There it is. All right, let's do it. Send the plushies into Discord? Ooh. Okay, I'll have to take a look. Is that loud for you guys? That was really loud for me. Ow. I also love this. I also love this so much. It's so kawaii! Kawaii desu! My colonel can't possibly be this cute! God, what a hunk. What a hunk. I love it. Loud. Okay, I'll fix it. Fuck with my color scheme. Thank you very much. Girl, you mean guy, right? No, girl! I've been over this. Am not gay. Sorry. Believe me, it's tougher for me than it is for you. Women are scary. Women are scary and hard to figure out. Alright, let's, how's that? I mean, I guess you don't really know. Kids' party had a Sonic theme, so the goodie bags were... Wow, you are in luck. You are in luck. I think that might be better. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see once we actually get into the game, because, I mean, this menu music's kind of quieter. We'll put it there for now. And I don't think I could use my controller, so we're gonna get back here. Not that I would need a controller. I mean, it's a fucking visual novel. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any high-caliber gaming tonight. So, travel-size plushies. Oh, nice. Very nice. All right. Welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Let's do it. Opinion on potatoes? I fuck hard with potatoes. Potatoes are awesome. In all forms. I had french fries today. They were very good. Continue. Oh, wait. Not continue. No. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Izuki. There we go. Potato Console approves the stream. Thank you very much. Speaking of fucking hot. Alright, Raven, I don't like that segue, but okay. Alright, and let me know if it's still too loud. If it's still too loud, we can always turn it down. I want this poster. Kentucky Fried Chicken, please sell this poster. I would buy it in a heartbeat. That goes unironically hard. I love it so much. Also, mashed potatoes, specifically from KFC. Mwah. Mwah. They had a gold ring toss. That's fun. That's fun. I love themed parties. Just go and piss on dinner. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, let's get started. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or, oh my god. Oh, that is the worst sound I have ever heard in my entire life. Oh my god. Or you could wake up now. Now! Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, smack it. Throw it out the window and stay in bed for... No, smack it. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Wow. Wow, a very trustworthy title. I wonder what I'm going to be doing at school. Could I potentially be learning? Can be doing it at your next birthday party? Hell yeah. People liked your tail socks. Nice. You came prepared. They had the right person at that party. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. We could daydream about our future a little bit. It's finally here. Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit. Of course it's a biscuit. And burst out the door in a hurry. I'm already indoctrinated into that KFC lifestyle. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes! You're in such a hurry, in fact. Do you forget to put on any deodorant before running out the door? Oh, I'm a gamer. Oh, I'm a gamer. Oh, I'm a gamer. Oh, no. I don't even wear deodorant. Oh, no. Random Swedish dude, I apologize, but I don't think... I'm sorry for the tough time you're going through, but I don't know that I'm the person to be giving that advice, unfortunately. An anime person on the internet playing a Colonel Sanders dating sim is perhaps not the best place to get that advice, but I do sympathize with you. It's an issue that's close to my heart, so I sympathize with you. I would suggest contacting loved ones and trying to get some help for the person who needs help. That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't really touch on heavy topics often, so anyway. Hi, Aspen. I'm doing all right. How about you? Yeah, the tail sucks. You came well prepared. You came well prepared. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon a magnificent University of Cooking School. Upon the magnificent University Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Oh, she's cute. She's kawaii. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met. And you absolutely love her for it. Never actually watched anyone play this game. Yeah, I haven't either. I actually have not either. Ooh, sorry, didn't mean to click out of the game. So this is all new for me. I'm not feigning ignorance here. I genuinely haven't played this or seen any gameplay. You're okay? Been worse? Yeah, same. About the same. But hey, you know what? It's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day, so we gotta at least be a little in the mood for some love, some chicken love. Good morning, Izuki. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited. A little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to put love into the breakfast you make for yourself. That's fine. Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. Oh, slight voice acting. Well, with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day semesters? That is not enough time. I would not trust a chef who graduated from a 3-day school. I'd rather maybe them not cook my food. Went to a local coffee place, get something off the Valentine's menu. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I got a special Valentine's donut from a local bakery today. It was very good. Very good. And I got a heart-shaped pizza, too. That's kind of a family tradition. My family always gets a heart-shaped pizza on Valentine's Day. Said I love you a latte. Aw, adorable. A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I'll pep talk her. I'll pep talk her. She could do it. I believe in her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller that had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet the handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighted at the world... delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, Mary. Hey, you know what? Life might be going downhill, but at least I have bangs. You barely have bangs. They're tiny. Hope you can fail to romance him so you can make fun of. Oh, I gotta romance him. I gotta fall in love with him. I love Colonel Sanders. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I definitely can. Yeah. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoon inside of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! Hi. You know what? I don't even care. Be as rude to me as you want. I don't care. I don't care. My type. My type. Right there. My type. It's a shape. Ashley? Ashley? I'm gonna say Ashley. That feels like it's a weird spelling of Ashley. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil. My type. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Absolutely, she can. She sure can. Why does her apron have a boob window? Why don't more aprons have boob windows? I raise you my own question. I'm okay with that. Your restaurant workplace has a heart pizza? I feel like most do, but I enjoy a good heart pizza on Valentine's Day. I like fun-shaped things. Whimsy. I like the whimsy. It's one of the few pieces of whimsy the world still has. Does she have fried chicken thigh highs? I love it. I love it. Oh my god, you can see she has a little thigh squish too. Why am I critiquing the character design? I love her. I love her, everything about her. Oh my god. That's your girlfriend's name? Wow, look at the odds. But spelled normally, thank you. Hello, Ashley. Oh, didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Izuki's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. I knew it! I knew it! I called it! But she had to add the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. I love that. I love that so much. Hi, Anthony. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi. What did you walk into? You walked into the best date of our entire lives. We're playing the Colonel Sanders dating game in honor of Valentine's Day. What better thing to do as a single individual? If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. What? Gotta love single life, am I right? Yep. It's certainly something. Someone should make those thigh highs. I would wear those thigh highs. I would fuck with that. I would go to KFC in those thigh highs. He stopped to look on his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. God. Congratulations on 6 years. Van. Oh my god. Why does he look like a JoJo's character? you rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. That cannot be food safe. Look, I'm willing to excuse her boob window because she's hot. You're also hot, sir, but I don't want you cooking my food. This is at least, like, I'm willing to say this is food safe. This one, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Wow, double stance. Well, she's mostly covered, okay? His whole armpits and side boob are out, alright? Not double standards. Don't judge me. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would even allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand over our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. Oh, who are you? Everyone's been hot up until this point. Who are you? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh, he's a kid. Okay, that's why. I thought he was just a weird classmate. Zoned out. What in the JoJo? Joe is the guy on the right. He's our rival's best friend, of course. Duh. Oopsie. I think it's broken. I love this little ghost. I love this little ghost. You don't even watch JoJo, and that's what you thought too. Oh yeah, no, it's totally a JoJo reference. Reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh no. Hi, Pop. I'm Izuki, so... Are you gonna make me hold this door all day? No. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Alright. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. Yeah, he's kind of annoying. Both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. What the fuck is that? I'm sure that's some sort of reference to KFC of some sort, like the current CEO or something. Or the current at the time of this game's release. A scruffy-looking... Oh, I love him. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable! What is this? Okay, hold on. I want to turn down the settings a little bit. The sound effects are a little loud. I'm going to do that. There we go. There we go. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Thank you. Thank God they're abbreviating it now. I do love the sliders being chicken. I agree. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I agree. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. If you had a dog professor, you'd actually want to go to university. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Hello? That wasn't the voice you were expecting. Well, it's the voice you get. Too damn bad. Too damn bad. I can't tell if you're talking about me or the dog, but either way, too damn bad. That's what you get. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Alright? I don't make the rules. Me. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, get in line. You and everyone else. But hey, you know what? You get the better end of the deal here. Male VTubers. I'm a little biased, but we're kind of cool, okay? Not complaining, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sound like 4 adorable small dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs. Got a date tomorrow. Congratulations, Angel. Welcome back. Welcome back, and congratulations on your date. Way to rub it in my face on a Valentine's Day where I'm single. Thanks for that. Alright, anyway. I would love to have a dog professor. Are you kidding me? I would go back to school if they said that the professors were going to be dogs. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, he walks in. Nani? Oh, my heart. It's going doki doki. Didn't mean to make me feel bad. I'm kidding. It takes a lot more than that to offend me. I'm kidding. The god of this world. Just went to follow. Hell yeah. Thank you for the follow. You immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Yeah, imagine getting rejected from a job because a dog got it. Woof, literally. Knew I looked familiar. What do you mean you knew I looked familiar? What's that supposed to mean? Hi, Bellowit. Hi, Bellowit. Have you been here before? Alright. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. What? No, how should the Colonel sound? He shouldn't sound like I'd imagined Colonel Sanders actually sounding like. This is hot Colonel Sanders. He can't sound all Southern. Does he need to be Southern? I feel like he needs a hotter voice than that. Please, call me Colonel. Yeah, you're right. He's gotta be Southern. He's gotta be Southern. Hey, you know what? Spending time at home is a nice way to spend a Valentine's Day, too. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, he'll be Southern. This just in. Izuki claims Southern accents can't be... That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant stereotypical anime handsome. Alright? Southern sounds hot. You're biased because you're... Alright, fine. Fine, he's Southern. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open up that window before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Izuki sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Thanks? Thanks, Maria? I don't know that was the compliment you thought it was. Partner, your partner spent the day sick. You sent them lots of love. Aw, well that's a nice way to spend Valentine's Day too, if you can't be together and someone's not feeling good. Turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, hand outstretched. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Blowing me a kiss, apparently. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? About how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I mean, I gotta take it. He's offering it to me. I gotta take it. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it onto your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has a natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Ew. Thanks for your chicken napkin, sir. I don't know that I want it anymore. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Is it an aphrodisiac? Yeah, everyone knows that KFC chicken is an aphrodisiac. Stream keeps freezing. Oh no! Well, I mean, if it's not working if TikTok's being glitchy, we're always live on Twitch and YouTube every single time we're live too. So if one of those works better for you, you can pop over there too. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. the birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be a really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your spokes and complete the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Why does he look like that? Why is he so boring? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Oh, that's better? Good. Welcome back. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Who's Clank? Who's Clank? Turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. I love him. Why? Why is he here? I love him. I love him. Class bursts into laughter. No, don't need to laugh at him. No, I love him. I want him. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. I feel like that's grounds for firing. I feel like you're not allowed to sniff your students, sir. It's just an assumption. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking a better care of yourself. I know. I'm aware. It's the same vibes as Dishy from Date Everything, you're right. You've never had Talking Dog as your teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decided to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Ooh. Well, it's not playtime. A rubber ball is a bad choice. Gotta be a chicken snack. Honestly, my pup loved chicken snacks. I would give a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. I do love his little glasses, you're right. His favorite! How did I know? Well. I think there might be some good competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Ah, classic. Worth it. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Exactly. Step up your game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Yeah, you remember why I looked familiar? Why? As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Izuki, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me it seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh, 2 good options. I gotta sit by the colonel. Look, Miriam, I like you. But I don't love you like I love Colonel Sanders. You watched a stream a while back when my bangs were bright green. My bangs have never been bright green. I mean, I do have my alternate model, but my bangs, it's more or less the same. I'm a little different, but perhaps. Probably talking about my old model. That's what you're assuming. My bangs have always been black, though. You ever get Girl Scout cookies? Nah, they got rid of a lot of my favorite flavors, so I haven't been I haven't been getting them in recent years, but they're good. They're way too expensive. Her deep voice and cooking, and you're interested. KFC, man. It's the good old Colonel. Yep, that's me. That's my voice. That's my voice, and we're dating good old Colonel Sanders. Welcome. Happy to have you. New flavor tastes exactly like Rocky Road ice cream. Fuck, I might need to try that then. Alright, we're sitting by the Colonel. Yeah, the old model. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back. Happy to have you. You remember that model. Yeah, we still go back to it sometimes. But this is my new standard. You moved to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishment something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, but if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay! A quiz about me! I hate this kid. I want to fucking strangle this kid. We just got here. This is incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell you, and it will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B, and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? What? You're a culinary student? Oh, so you have a dog for a professor too. This must be very familiar to you. Extremely. Yeah, looking at you, Pop. No, always wash your hands before cooking. Are you kidding me? That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... A slam dunk, baby. A slam dunk. Oh, come on. Chicken's always a slam dunk. Come on. That's wrong. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. A comically oversized fork. No, I honestly, I love sporks. I love them so much. Sporks are my favorite. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat? Honestly, I could really go for a pancake that looks like a silly face, if I'm being honest. There's 2 correct answers. Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Yep, that is the answer, I think. There we go. There we go. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches culinary school. He's the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Only 1 wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do all right, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. Makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. I would eat here. That's pretty cool. You want to what? A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone can... I have your attention. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! Woo! Woo! Do all the above, Raven. Drink a soda, play some Diablo 2, and then fall asleep. Do it. Better than your school's cafe. Fair enough. Yeah, this poor guy cannot even get a word out. But Shh! This Poor guy. I feel so bad for him. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the newest semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed. That smell? Hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Oh. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Whoa. Dry-ass biscuit. Hey, they have good biscuits. I like their biscuits. Barely ever ate in high school lunch. Oh, I loved it. Honestly, I say this all the time, but my high school had such good food that I genuinely wish I could, like, DoorDash from it. I would probably still have my high school's lunch for lunch every single day if I could DoorDash from my high school. Absolutely. God, that food was so good. With 50% fat. Hey, they're still good. They're still good. I'm gonna stand on that hill. KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. I've never heard of this. Bucket of chicken? Did get stuff. Oh, they had like a la carte stuff. Interesting. Interesting. And Pizza Hut. Damn. Fancy. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. I look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Is this supposed to be his origin story? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, you can't get food? I'm sorry. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Shaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting my last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. I love that he's just a walking JoJo reference. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. What is that face? You wait to see what a zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Damn. Should have been me. Why? Should have been me. Well, they had good garlic knots. Ooh, very nice. Is that the Pizza Hut girl? Or maybe Wendy's? No, I think he's the only official mascot in this game. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please my fellow classmates, dig in. Take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders transports you to another dimension. Just like every other time I've had KFC. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I want to swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Izuki now. There is only herbs and spices. Did I just lose? Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. His chicken was so good, it literally killed me. Alright, try again. Please tell me I just start from that same checkpoint and I don't have to spam my way through this game. Okay. Close enough. Speed through all that. Yeah. Did I get food poisoning and die? Like, what is the canonical truth there? Did I get food poisoning and die? Because he doesn't know how to cook shit? Or was it so good that it sent me to Valhalla? I truly don't know. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna savor the moment. Yeah, a worthy death. Identify every flavor? Alright, let's do it. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. Something, sticky? You dig deeper. 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 Yes, even deeper still. Until you find it. Could it be... Redacted. You really did it. How bold. How adventurous. To use horse semen. Can't just give me a blank. Go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. Snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch, and no one noticed you traveled through space and time. You've seen so many Popeye's ads, but you don't have one near you? Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, no, I won't tell anyone. I'll take that secret to the grave, just for the Colonel. You're watching this, waiting for Popeyes to be dashed to you. I do love me some Popeyes. Popeyes is really good. I like KFC and I like Popeyes. I like them for different things, though. Like, if I'm getting Popeyes, I really like their spicy chicken. But if I'm going KFC, I really want to sauce it up. I really want some mashed potatoes, maybe some mac and cheese. Like, I feel like KFC is kind of more the complete package for me. I like both. They're both good. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Oh, you got the famous bowl. See, that's what I mean. There's options at KFC, where if you go to Popeyes, it's like, all right, do you want your chicken in strip form or do you want it in sandwich form? That's it. Get the fuck out. Why are you still here? Whereas at KFC, like, I don't know, there's a whole menu of good shit. I sound like a shill. I sound like a KFC shill. I was not sponsored or paid to play this game, I promise. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had. Is that a chicken cane? That goes hard. I don't care. That goes hard. Popeyes doesn't... Yeah. Fair enough, Raven. Fair enough. You thought this was Doki Doki Literature Club? No. No, it's not. It's not Doki Doki Literature Club, I promise. Not with Colonel Sanders. A friend once said the KFC logo is just his head with a... I've seen that. It's true, it does kind of look like that. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? Semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He clearly is not going to give it up that easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. It's horse semen. You cannot convince me otherwise. It's horse semen. It definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Interesting. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing on the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. Salt. Yeah, that's the secret ingredient. It's just extra, extra salt. They had an entire brick of salt. You'll figure it out as you play? I don't know about that. Can't see the logo any other way. It is very striking once you see it, I'll admit. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add to an additional ingredient. No. You can't add an additional ingredient to perfection. Are you kidding me? You're modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Izuki. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Wow, it seems like a straight-up cooking show at this point. It was once a salt factory where part of it was destroyed. It was just a building full of salt. Interesting. Interesting. There's a salt factory, well, former salt factory in Chicago, or salt warehouse or something that got turned into a concert venue now. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I dig it. I've been there a couple times. Look at this place. It's magnificent. We finally get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. And Colonel Sanders. You're gonna... You're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Izuki would use a salt lick. I would not lick a piece of salt. Could I get a salt lick? I would absolutely not. That sounds disgusting. Oh my god. I can like barely even do salt water. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lessons, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. God damn. Calm down, Izuki. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you. Yeah, that wasn't clear. But want to be my partner? Sure, Izuki. Yeah, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, bzzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners?
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Oh my god, fuck Pop. Clank. Clank all the way. Get out of here. I will never pick you. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
That's okay, I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. If we don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. I agree. I could not agree more. Bzzz.
Tissue? I hardly know you.
Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Oh, I found her the perfect match. Look at me playing matchmaker. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. All right, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Oh my god, I can't stop hiccuping. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna take some water. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? I do think using octopus would blow the Colonel's mind. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. The fucking steak tartare. Your grandmother's mashed potato. Oh, we're going with mashed potatoes and gravy. Are you kidding me? It'll complement his chicken perfectly. Perfectly. This game is dumb. It's goofy. It's a goofy time. This wasn't meant to be like serious gaming hour. It was just a fun little Valentine's Day stream. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? The gasp. And gravy? I wonder if the KFC wants KFC answers. Yeah, I know. It was a free game. Give it a break. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to burst to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, bitch.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me?
Oh, no, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Izuki's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. That music is fucking obnoxious. Where's this head on? There we go. That's much better. Man, Wendy's made a porn game in response. Oh my god, that would be phenomenal. I don't know if they'd survive that, to be honest. I feel like that would be a little too far. Can't remember the last time you went to KFC. Oh, I love KFC. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van? Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Izuki was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast completely different shadows? You fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
God, I hate. All right, you know what? Her charm is wearing thin. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie. Yeah, I need backup from Miriam. Turn to Miriam, and soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend and need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them!
I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust, via my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken.
Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Izuki is my partner for today's activities. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled the potatoes into a perfectly creamy mash texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Literally impossible. I'm sorry. I can't even suspend my disbelief for that. Do you remember what you ate the last time? The mac and cheese bowl? They have good mac and cheese. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know that I would ever have it for my whole meal, but I do really like it. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, it looks so good. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes, and the results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. This is making you hungry. Yeah, no, not nearly enough gravy. Kind of looks like AI. I mean, this came out in 2019. I don't know if AI was, like, readily used at that point. Probably not. No, you're also right, though. That was not nearly enough gravy. Not nearly enough. Whenever I have mashed potatoes, even if it's not from KFC, whenever I have mashed potatoes, it has to be swimming in gravy. Like, I almost need, like, double the gravy than the amount of potatoes that I have. I fucking love gravy. Oh, it's so good. Didn't think it was that long. Yeah, that's what it said. It said 2019 when I booted up the game. Do you play Fortnite? More than I'd like to admit. Pretty much every day. Pretty much every day. On my own time, though. I think I've only streamed it, like, twice. Izuki, you refuse to stir your potatoes in gravy? Interesting. Actually, I mean, I don't either. Come to think of it. I pour it on top, and then I, like, eat a spoonful of it. And, like, if a spot's missing gravy, I pour more gravy. That's kind of how I eat my potatoes. Get some cheese sticks now. I'm sorry. I'm making you all hungry. I'm sorry. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Ugh. Sorry, I thought I was going to hiccup again. Together you dig and then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Oh, no. No! Why waste perfectly good potatoes? No!
on! Do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Yeah, don't waste food. Hold on right there, Izuki. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. I volunteer. I volunteer to eat it off Ashley's face. I'll do it. You know what? It's the punishment for my crimes. I'm sorry. I wasted the food. I'll eat it. If I must. Force my hand. All right, fine.
Can I has potatoes face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Oh, he picked the octopus. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Oh my god. Oh my god. Diablo 2's new DLC is pay to win. Oh god.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first battle, and you who will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of its signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
You look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You step at the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Thank God. Kill Pop too. Kill him too. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. God damn it. God damn it. Why do you have to kill him? Kill him! Oopsie. Tastes like poison. Is he just Mau Mau? The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Yep, he's just Mau Mau.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home.
What?
Like for real? Oh, come on.
Poor kid. Follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in Daquan's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him.
The time has come. The time has come.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Izuki?
There's something I need to tell you.
God damn it, Van. God damn it. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our heart. That's all, that with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on shooting stars. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff, and be the star of the story. All right, boys, please, quit the dick measuring contest here, all right? There's only one man here whose chicken I want to taste. I don't know why that took me so long to come up with, but I only want one man's chicken here. It's not yours, Van. Yeah, were you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? We never heard his name. We never knew his name. Oh, no. Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Ooh, what the fuck?
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero.
What the fuck? When did this get sci-fi? I mean, I guess we had talking dogs, but still. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Wait, what was this one?
Be afraid of me because I'm a monster, see?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe that should not be his voice. Is he rhyming on purpose, or is it just a coincidence? Before you can discuss the syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh, we're attacking. Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset the Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. He spit hot gravy at you. Ow! Take 1 damage. Alright, I'm defending now. Which defense will I use? Trepidation? You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. If I only have 1 attack, yep, alright, cook with love. Spork Monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. What? Colonel, can you step in? Can you help here? Alright. Cook with love. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Power Pinch. Does 10 damage. Wow. Oh, shit. Well, I can only cook with love. I can't summon the power of 1,000 chickens. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. No student will ever walk into quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my student loan destruction. Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Spork Monster, it's completely vaporized. Yep, student debt will do that to you. That is what it do. Colonel Sanders looks in awe. Yeah, with the power of your chickens and the power of my crippling debt, nothing can stop us. We're the ultimate pair. We should date. Or even better, we should fuck. That is the point of this game, right? Yeah, probably. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, boss battle was the last thing I was expecting. Same. You continue to surprise me, Izuki. Ooh, monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. So, are you telling me that KFC actually uses magic spells to make their chicken? Is that what you're telling me? You open up the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko? Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Yep, that'll do that to you. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The Colonel brought me home. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers. He tucked me in. Oh my god. And I can't stop hiccuping. Oh my god. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. What the fuck? The ghost kid! You awake on day 2, and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. Can't believe he really used horse semen. And then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably because he already trusts you so much. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, water break again. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think it might be, I think I might like Clank. Oh no. Oh no. My best friend. My best friend was in love with a clanker. A dirty, filthy, rotten metalback clanker. Oh no. Not a rust bucket. Oh god. Say it ain't so. Nah, it's okay. Clank's good. Clank's good. I like him. I approve. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. This game is delightful. I agree. Especially for a free little joke game, it's fun. Yeah, but he was so popular, he was voted prom king at school and he didn't even go. At a school he didn't even go to. And it was also the convertible that... Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. It was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow on this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Kinda. We had a big boss battle.
You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea of how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, then why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Why would I betray him like that? Come on! What am I doing? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient, too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up.
Secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good. Okay.
He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant, and he said it was a powder he created from a super duper rare dried flower petal, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam. Don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived.
Later, when I cooked with him, a strange feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. Oh, no. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Fibber. I don't think she fucked him. I think she got high with him. I think that's the joke. I think that's the way I took it.
Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know I came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
Absolutely not. I am not telling her. Are you kidding me? Quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow.
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone. You can't quite see. That's probably not good. What did you just hear? Eye of Newt. That's what you heard. Eye of Newt. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Who could it be? It's... Why? Why is he on a horse? Now look at me. Now look at your chicken. Now back at me. Now look at your chicken. I'm on a horse. Fucking why? Why is he on a horse? Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. I hate it so much. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. What? What did I just witness? We're so struck by the sight of him that you lose your ability to speak coherently. Me too. Me too. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. He knows his way home. He attempts to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful butte you have. I mean, what a horseful butte you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
Oh, Izuki just gets really nervous around people they like.
Okay, alright. Hey, Miriam, you said the quiet part out loud, Miriam. What? This is not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must have been really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? He did look really majestic on the horse, I agree. Try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Yeah, stop acting immature. Come on. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behaviors. Culinary school is supposed to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world, it takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes a panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork Monster. Did they summon the Spork Monster? Oh, those bastards. They summoned a demon. It's the same book you found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. Just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Don't bully the kid, come on. We're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clink must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. But the description of the recipe says it has all the evil influences taken out. I don't know about that. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp, womp. Womp, womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Bzzz. Van Van jumps to attack Clink, but Clink shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Okay, all right, Ashley. All right. Come on now. Come on, you're not a damsel in distress here. Oh, in the Sonic cookbook, there's there's Dr. Robotnik's evil cookies, but the evil influences are gone. That's funny. I like that. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena. Or at least... Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspiration to focus on. Exodus? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. The description to Amy says it's a really good base recipe without the evil influences. I like that. I like when themed recipe books are like cheeky with their descriptions. Maybe I could help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrived to signal the true start of class today. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Oh yeah. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Oh, you want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. You can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. You missed most of the important parts. Exodus? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the extra gifted subs. You're too kind. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I hope they all appreciate it too. Yeah, he's a good boy. He deserves all the belly rubs. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Izuki? Naturally, it appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? I will sample a shimmering pepper. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... yeah, sorry. I think I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy. You must... I feel like yourself beginning to regain consciousness. I love that he can just never talk. That's so funny. It's such a good bit. Aw, man. Come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last... that pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. And now, it's gone forever. Thank you for the head pat. Just think to yourself, jeez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Man, they stop wasting everyone's time. Tell them this. Yeah, you're on. Theatrics with these two is off the charts. Yeah. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Izuki. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. Breathe a sigh of relief. Never liked things that were super spicy. I like spicy things. I'm a big fan of spice. At least not until we turn on the timer. God damn it. Is it a real timer? Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope the message lifts you to victory. I was wondering every time he says something random like that if it's actually a Sanders quote. It has to be, right? Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. God, I love her fit. Peak character design. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made his mashed potatoes and gravy on day one.
and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh, fuck, there is a timer. Okay, okay. Which temperature does water boil at? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. I think it's... Oh, fuck. Oh, God, it's been so long since I had to do that. That's wrong. What were you thinking, Izuki? Get your head in the game. It must have been 100 Celsius then. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Hype train complete. Level 2. Oh, shit. What's in the hype chest? Gotta spill the tea emote? Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you for the hype. Appreciate it. Wow. I was so confused. It's been so long since I've seen a hype thing appear on Twitch. Damn. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's a nice little Valentine's gift. Anyway, sorry. Got distracted. I saw that pop up and I was like, wait a minute. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? 11. That's right. You may not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust? Damn it. Oh, I'm screwing this up so bad. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. All right. Classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. Better pick up the pace if you want to survive. You know, as a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Small town where big dreams are born. Shoulder of Orion. Deep beneath the surface of the Pacific. No, no. Did I get it in time? That's right. This is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Woo! Okay. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Sizzling. What? How am I supposed to know these answers? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. God damn it. All right, try again. Son of a bitch. All right, I'll try to get the answers right this time. I'm ready. You're on. Okay. 100 degrees Celsius. That's right. But how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that? Yeah, right. Only an idiot would not know that. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. All right. 11 herbs and spices. It's not trust, so it's vigilance? Gratitude? All right. Next question. Small town, big dreams. Sound of success. Bubbling? It's silence. The sound of silence? Really? You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Izuki. Okay. What's your go-to sauce with any form of chicken? For you, it's barbecue. Yeah. For me, it's barbecue sauce, too. I love barbecue sauce. I eat it on everything. Like, legitimately, I love barbecue sauce the most. I eat it on chicken. I eat it on pizza. I eat it on... like, you know, barbecue food, like ribs and meat and stuff. But oh, God, I love barbecue sauce. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. All you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonsful of gravy would it take? Oh, fuck. Oh, I think all the answers were jokes anyway. Stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
God damn it. Struggling to keep up. The next quiz, at the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Bzzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing a personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Izuki does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing it the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer and rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Izuki, no! You're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck and immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Why in the fuck would I stick my hand into a moving mixer? Turn it off. What am I, stupid? What? Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. I earned that shame. I earned that shame. God damn. Chat auto-types this for me. I'm just gonna... Choo-choo. We're just gonna leave that. Popping that in there. I'm disappointed in him. I'm so upset with myself. What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with the completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me winner by default. Oh, you had a hype train? Nice. Yeah, I did. Thanks to Exodus. Yeah, we did. I forgot to send the choo-choo, but yes. Probably like the barbecue chicken pizza your workplace has. I do really like barbecue chicken pizza, but it can't have onions in it. I know most barbecue chicken pizzas put onions on it, and I always have to say no onions because I don't like onion. I don't mind like onions if they're like crispy onions, you know, like the shredded crispy onions that they'll put like on a burger sometimes or something. I don't mind those, but anything else is kind of, or like onions on a White Castle burger. But other than that, yeah. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, on account of Izuki's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes so good and tells such a story of excellence. Barbecue sauce, red onions, cheese, and yeah, I would get everything except for the red onions. Red onions sound gross to me. I was going to ask Izuki to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of the delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. That looks so fancy, but then also it's like pathetic. Like, I always feel that way whenever I see fancy food. I'm like, yeah, it's very fancy and fun, but like, if you told me this was my entire dessert after a nice meal, I'd be like, okay, but where's the rest? This is the first bite, right? There's like 10 more of them. Like, I would be so pissed. That's literally like one bite, a non-edible flower, non-edible piece of honeycomb, and some chocolate to lick up. It's a pathetic dessert. Pathetic. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquet atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways. Ice cream 2 ways? What? What does that mean? Ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. Dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Sanders and Ashley. I'll internalize my rage for now. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrows, you run to the quad to be alone. God damn it. I would have gotten in between them, but I felt like that would have been more embarrassing. Damn it. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's got a wild thing happen? What happened? Seen videos of fancy restaurants with desserts exactly like that. Yeah, I've had some of the fancy desserts before. They're always a letdown. They're just not enough. That's not enough food to be impressive. Get a random ping in Lula's server. Huh. Interesting. Asked if you were still a wrestling fan? Oh shit, are you getting some free wrestling stuff? It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try and hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. They said they saw you mentioned in a... What? They saw you mentioned in a video 7 years ago? Did you know you were mentioned in a video 7 years ago? God damn. Wow. That is wild. Damn. That's crazy that they'd remember that. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. I really didn't. I didn't know that Colonel Sanders did all that shit. I assume that's true, otherwise they wouldn't put it in here. Wild, some random person in the server watched a video and recognized your name. Yeah, that actually is crazy, to be honest. That, like, they would actually just put all that shit together randomly. Like, it would make a little bit more sense if someone like me recognized it, because I'm like, we have active, regular contact here in chat and on Discord and stuff. But it's weird that just some random person was like, wait a minute. It wasn't Lula's server, it was your server. Oh, it was your server. Oh. Well, still weird. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I'll give it to him. Let me hug him. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labors, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Something that a gnome can be proud of. What's your favorite way to have eggs? Yours is over easy. Probably scrambled. I like hard-boiled eggs too, but probably scrambled. Uh-oh, stream died? Did it? Did it die for everyone else? Twitch, YouTube, TikTok? Are we good, or is it just for Raven? Do I need to go check things? How we doing? Alright, hold on, let me just check. The gnome killed the stream. Okay, we're back. We're back. Good. Good. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that'll bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Oh, god damn it, the Spork monster is back!
Gorko, the Spork monster is here to fight a hero.
Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night.
That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them.
You stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Izuki is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies.
I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do.
Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! Toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp.
Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no. I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
Hey, pointy teeth can be great. One of your favorite fictional characters has those. Yeah, nothing wrong with some pointy teeth. Like Ellen Joe from Zenless Zone Zero. Or like all those memes online saying like, why do men find the pointy teeth character so attractive? When ow. Please tell me I'm not the only one who's seen those memes. I'm gonna feel very called out now if I'm the only one who's seen those memes. Magic spellbook. Talking about King Bowser. In his case, pointy teeth and claws are hot. Yeah, what? Raven, come on. You of all people, I would have expected to see that meme. I've seen a meme quite a few times when saying, like, why do men find all these pointy teeth characters attractive? Wouldn't that hurt? Like, and people are, like, usually it's, like, coupled with a bunch of people making comments of, like, yeah, no, worth it. Or, like, no, yeah, the pain's the point. Like, just a degenerate bullshit. Feel like you have seen that meme. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it many a time.
Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. So if you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Izuki. Together, you and I, Izuki, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite. Can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside. He was born bald. He was born bald and with a goatee. When did he ride a camel? What? It's time to end. I'm not doing a second stream of this, Raven, so I'm playing it through. If it's a longer stream today, that's fine. Today is just like a special bonus stream anyway. If anyone's tired, they can go to bed. That's okay. You don't need to stay through the entire thing. But I think it's a shorter game too, so I don't think there'd be enough for a full another stream anyway. Unless I'm just, I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm taking it very, very slow. But stepping inside the Sanders home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. I fuck hard with this chicken statue. Looks like you live such an exciting life. Oh, it looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Am I playing the KFC dating game? Maybe. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Oh, I gotta reveal it. Are you kidding me? Decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. You have to do the terrible anime dub voice. What, like the Izuki Midoriya voice? No, everyone already has a voice in this game. I already gave everyone a new voice. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Fine. One for you.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent!
Is that better? Is that better for you? Is that close enough?
Magnificent.
Literally Izuku. Together you chow down the creamy slaw until it's just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Yeah, we're close. We're close.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
Could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Interesting. I hate coleslaw. The smell of it, the look of it, like, it all disgusts me. I don't know. I find it, like, rancid. I don't know why. I hate it. I hate the concept of it. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. This is an urn? Take a closer look at the large urn sitting nearby on a pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Are we implying that he burned them to the ground? Why would he have ashes of that? Alright, interesting. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Aw. You look closely and see where there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Alright. Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders. Except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Does he have the secret to immortality? Has he de-aged himself somehow? Or is this like a strong family resemblance that gets passed down? The Colonel's curse. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the mustache combo he sports, figured this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Or maybe that's the drumstick he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames baby pictures of just themselves? That is kind of weird. Feels like psychopath behavior. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Fair enough. I want to see what all of these are before I go in the door. What is this? Must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns. Yeah. Okay, alright, that seems a little obvious. As you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside of it, you found a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Alright, well, that was not the secret recipe. Scented candle. I know that was an actual thing, and I really want the KFC scented candle. I have to know how it smells. Scented candle you pick up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in the lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's horse semen! Knew it. I knew it. Yep, the KFC candle exists. It does. It does. It was a thing, and I want it. I need to know what it smells like for research. I want to clarify for research, not because I want my house to smell like fried chicken, okay? Hi, Asher. Is that a comb? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. What? Are we implying that he has actual silver in his hair? Gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of the student bobs up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? Open the window crack. And the ghost is swept out with the breeze. It's so sad. Finally freed from school the rest of the year. Nice. Congratulations. Notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Alright. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. Give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Gonna keep trying to beat King Boo tonight. Good luck, you can do it. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh, crap, the jacket. Forgot to take it off. This is my moment. I'm making a big move. Whoa. This isn't that kind of game. Not that we blame you for trying. Oh, come on. Cowards. Give me the steamy sex scene. Oh my god, it goes all the way here. That's absolute ass. Are you kidding me? That's so much dialogue. Why? Why would it not at least take me to his house? Alright, I'll tell him I'm cold, I guess. That's such bullshit. Alright, coleslaw. Blah blah blah. No, I didn't want that. Alright, I'm just gonna look at stuff until that closet door opens. There we go.
Aww.
I'm cold. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving the Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Izuki? Oh, he's tearing up. He's tearing up. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Aw, you talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Oh, I slept over. Dream sequence. Zzz. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Honestly, I would eat it. I don't know about a drumstick for breakfast, but the biscuit, absolutely. Taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. In return, he's waiting to ask you for an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Come on, more than that. All right, I'll flatter him. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. I don't know why I keep saying glaze. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, or on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning awaits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something might have happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. You dated a piece of machinery. I think I can believe that, Miriam. You have to get through 2 phases quick, but you keep dying at the third. God, those third ones will always get you. I'm kind of been the same way in my run of Pikmin 2 lately. I keep getting fucked over by, like, the final boss of a cave, and it really, grinds my gears. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Yeah, business partner or regular partner? Because I think we got a little personal business to take care of, Colonel. That's all I'm saying. I want to show you some of my 11 herbs. So, long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends. But things quickly spiraled out of control. You just casually went skydiving, Miriam? What the fuck? Yeah, did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection? Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? Sounds delicious.
Oh yeah, it's great. I'll order you one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle, beautiful creature?
Oh, like he should pick on the horse. I get it. That went over my head.
You've got some nerve, Izuki, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Ever. This game is amazing. I agree. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he seems to sense that something's been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Izuki, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her? Cheater. How dare him? How dare?
What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
Did I see the fan-made digital circus dating sim? No, I didn't. The art style is based on the anime part of that. Oh, I like that. No, I should look it up. Honestly, the anime part of that one episode was really well stylized. I liked it a lot. Is this a KFC dating sim? Sure is. You bet your sweet Pippi. That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Izuki. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. I'll see you inside, Izuki.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that kind of magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
Holy fuck. It's called the Amazing Digital Dating Sim. Nice. I'll have to look into it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Holy fuck is right. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the pages. I could use the spell here that says it'll erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Yeah, why? I'm not resorting to dark magic here, okay? That seems a little extreme. Okay, fine. It is dramatic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No, I'm not doing it. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice and makes a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Oh, must be hungry, reach for some old homework. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Yeah, I'll wait. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Oh, that's what he meant by a dog moment. You thought the digital circus dating sim was taken down because Gooseworks requested for it to be? Oh, maybe it did. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Interesting. Sprinkles turns feral and runs towards the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence, I told you to never come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you! Terrence!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. I wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Izuki, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see...
Before he can go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Bzz, bzz. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. He went skydiving with her, but he didn't skydive together with her. That's the issue. Don't you have to skydive with, like, a trained professional? That's just how it goes. Goose didn't like the idea of dating sim with her characters. Oh, so it was taken down without issue. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Is that a sentient deep fryer? Yep. His name's Clank. He's a clanker. A dirty, rotten, filthy clanker. But no, you have to show off your cool friends, Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep, weren't. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels. Then a loud ding stops him in his trek. Oh no. Oh no. Poor kid. Oh my god, she broke it. Did he just kill himself? Oh my god. Beep. Bzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Ew. In terms of deep-fried, in terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't get distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Trademark. I'm still working on the title, but you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam. Are you okay? Okay. I'm so mad I could smash my tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a big ranch big enough for both of us, whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you met today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Oof. Oh, that's a relatable comment right there. Love fun dating sims like this. Yeah, just a fun little time. That's why I wanted to finish it in one go, too. I didn't want this to be part of the official schedule. I just wanted to be a silly little hangout sesh for Valentine's Day. A little more informal than usual. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. Yeah, for a little holiday stream, exactly. It is very, very rare. I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've streamed on a holiday in the years I've been streaming. So, yeah, it's a rare occurrence. It doesn't happen often, so there's nothing wrong with letting it last a little longer than usual. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van Van and the supposed Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of your recipe you've been working on, Izuki's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months and making this dish come second nature to you, then you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Izuki? What are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Have I ever heard of the horror game Cooking Companions? No, I haven't. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when oven timer goes off behind you. I'll fess up. I'll be honest. Honesty is the best policy. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
It's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably stop burning any second now if you don't pull it out.
What, Colonel? You really? You want me to pull it out? Are you sure, Colonel? The whole pot pie? All at once?
I hate myself. I hate myself for saying it like that. The moment of truth.
Wow.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping a wildly elaborate dish, per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepped to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. I love the trademarks. Hi, Ultimate Cookie. Is that Carl from KFC? No, it's Colonel. Name started with an H. Herbert Sanders, something like that. Put it into game suggestions. Okay, I'll take a look. Thank you. The intensity in this room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out to really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
Egg wash!
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Baster Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock... Let's rock and roll!
Rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, yeah. When did King Clank learn to speak English? What? Man, that breakup hit him so hard that he learned a new language. Damn. What did you just join into? The greatest Valentine's date of all time. It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all.
Self-destruct. No, Clank, don't do it. Don't do it, Clank. Man quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Oh my god. Bro was so devastated by the breakup he was going to take us all with him. Oh my god. No, whoever decided to make this game at KFC headquarters, genius marketing move. It's like when they made like the KFC console. I know that never like fully materialized and ended up being like an attachment that you could add to one of your game systems. What was it, the PS5 I think, or something, where it would like keep your chicken warm or something. But like all of those ideas are brilliant to me. I think that's genius marketing. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic? Even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No, I'm doing it the hard way. It's like the Colonel taught me. Gotta do it the hard way. That's the most meaningful way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? We're gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Oh, we're connecting.
I believe in you, Izuki.
Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Izuki, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering here, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, she put Eye of Newt in my noodles. No. Oh, that backfired. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. The Spork Monster! He's back! Is he gonna help?
It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster.
Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? Not here to battle me, are you?
We Spork Monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I've got to be in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed in your cooking station. You're trapped and you can't escape. You're damn right. You're damn right. Once you find your way into my stream, you're stuck here at gunpoint. Them's the rules. You forgot. Was this officially made by KFC? Yeah. I'm nearly positive it was. I'm pretty sure.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh?
You guessed it. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? Yeah, it was. Raven says yes, it was. Ran out of paper. Oh no. Oh no, you really are trapped. Oh shit. Well, time to start using your hands, or take the shirt off your back and start using your shirt. Sorry, that's the only option.
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
I feel the spork monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition.
I understand.
It's kind of like the time that Monster schooled. Oh god, he's one of those that always has a story. Toss a serious stare in Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck.
Give up and drop out of culinary school. Why?
No. You summon extra power from deep within yourself.
When you look up the description, it said featured Silver Fox Colonel Sanders. That is a perfect description.
You can do this. Or I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win.
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy
flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for...
Yes, Izuki, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been prepping their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery.
You begin to levitate. There's no paper in the entire house. In a huge pinch before, I've used like tissues, like nose tissues. It's help. It can get you by sometimes. Or if you're like super desperate, which I wouldn't recommend, but if you're super desperate, you could always like do like a camping route. Use a leaf, grab a leaf from outside or something. Wet wipes, yeah, wet wipes. Paper towels and throw them away or something. You have nothing. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do for you, sorry. Whoever came up with this in the company, you wonder how they pitched the idea. I have no idea. I feel like them and Taco Bell, they just have great ideas all the time.
You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful, because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Izuki. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
You managed to make his mac and cheese. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What'll happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass the individual efforts.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can find the perfect we can form the perfect food union. Time is up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank?
From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying!
Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Oh, they got him. Oh, like, they gave him a wedgie so he couldn't compete. Come on. Gino, I'm happy for you. I'm happy you got out of this alive.
Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought wedgie was a salad.
Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Pranks! Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
Wait to hear his signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there is none.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later.
How did he stay plugged in while skydiving? Hold on a minute. Hold on. If he needed to stay plugged in at all times, 1, how did he leave? 2, how did he go skydiving? Hold on. Happy Valentine's Day, Daterdot. Welcome. Extension cord. While skydiving? Portable charger, I suppose. Perhaps. Maybe.
That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow. 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat.
I see why you wanted this job.
Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. Oh my god. I would be pissed the fuck off if someone handed me this.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Who owns a bowl that small? I mean, I feel like it'd be fun as a novelty, like cute, but like if someone actually genuinely served me that and expected me to eat it, I would be pissed. I did see the Veroska plush. Very cool, very cool. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just a tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone else like a tea?
No thanks, I'll pass. Now that there's been a dog tongue in it.
Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss.
Mr. Sprinkles, can I ask? Before I share this meal with you, may I ask, when was the last time you licked your butthole?
I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. No, fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. A, never. He can't reach. I don't buy that for a second. He could totally reach. I don't believe it. If not, he definitely licked his balls. I'm just saying it.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
That is a cool feature, Sally. That is cool. I like when plushes have, like, interactable pieces and features. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Izuki, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
How does a dog have better vocabulary than most people? Yeah, right. Now you're wondering if it's morally acceptable. Yeah, is it morally acceptable? Do sentient talking dogs get neutered? Fine. If he didn't lick his balls, he licked his dick, okay? Does that satisfy all your moral quandaries? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. This guy looks like a JoJo character, absolutely. The things dating sims make you think about. Yeah, first with dating our inanimate objects and date everything, now this. Oh, my tongue. Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified.
Stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could have made it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity.
This isn't the last you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue.
Oh, my dog used to love milk. That was like his favorite drink. That was how we would spoil him.
Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by a sugar glass.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Ashley. Too much. Too much for too little. If these 3 squares were so big that they filled up the entire plate and it still looked like this, then I would be like, okay, impressive, cool, delicious. 3 teeny tiny little bites, all that effort for that, not worth it. Go fuck yourself. Your dog loves milk too. Yeah, I don't know. My dog, he just really did.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
That's not how food works, Ashley. Go fuck yourself. Don't eat the food? At a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, Izuki? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. At a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. But don't breathe too hard. It might disrupt the sugar spiral.
Go fuck yourself, Ashley. Does Izuki have a Valentine this year? Yeah, Colonel Sanders. Duh.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake and nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you heard of me. Either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Did we make a famous bowl? We made a famous bowl! Look at that! Look at it! He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Wouldn't that just be a homeless shelter? Hey. It's the mac and cheese bowl. I don't know that I've ever had a famous bowl with mac and cheese in it, though. They usually don't have mac and cheese. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this? This thing?
A mac and cheese bowl isn't good. I haven't had the mac and cheese bowl, to be honest. I've only had the famous bowl. Yeah, it is ironic that you mentioned that was the last thing you had at KFC.
And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. So delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. It's not even good. Woof. Dogs live to like 15 and 16 in human years, not in dog years. Now that you know, my dog was 17 years old. My dog was almost 18 when he passed. He was a couple months away from being 18. Dogs can get old. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now the school year is complete and everyone has graduated. The students return for one last assignment. To get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. Ow, ow, ow! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh my god, Ashley, you gotta stop. You gotta stop making me forgive you for being a bitch. Oh my god, she's so hot. Look at that outfit. Oh my god, she's such a bad bitch. Oh my god. Ashley, stop it. Feeding into my type. Also, Van, I'm not ignoring you here. You are not for me, but damn, you are a beefcake over here. All right. Anyway. I feel like she cuts the boob window herself. Yeah, I feel like she would be the type too. She just like wants everyone to be looking all the time, so then she can call them out for it and say, "You were looking at something, weren't you? Weren't you?" She just wants another reason to bitch at people. Hear me out. I no hearing out necessary. Van and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Oh, absolutely. I do not need to hear you out. I'm with you. I'm the captain of the Hear Me Out team. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
Motherfucker, that's an attractive woman, not a Hear Me Out. Yeah, but she's also a bitch. That's why it's a Hear Me Out. She's literally the villain. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. So was he just stalking me and Colonel Sanders? Did he just break into Colonel Sanders' house? Hear Me Out is reserved for objects and monsters. Fine. Bull looked exactly the same as the one in the game. Damn, well, they got the realism down.
Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together,
it's the Spork monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. The Party Monster! Students try to tries to finish what he has to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, party monster. Dejected, student walks off. Still never got to know his name. Maybe things didn't work out. Oh, her outfit is awesome. I love that outfit. Look at the gloves, too. Oh, I love that. That's such a cool outfit. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and you know, she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? She does look so cute. It's Pop? He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it. That makes a lot of sense.
And we got a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such.
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What? He's an alien? He's an interdimensional alien?
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't a time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. Pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard.
Damn right. Good for you, Miriam. Good for you.
I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Alright, bye. Bye, Clank. Dirty, rotten Clanker, go back to where you belong.
Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Howdy, classmates.
He's not in his suit. Oh, he looks so weird without his suit. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. Yeah, so, you like alien cooking machines? Look at that. Oh, he made the coleslaw. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man, not by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? What do you mean? We don't get to date him? Yeah, no, it's not the end. Yeah, no. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Izuki, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
It's our moment. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Off the top of my head, I don't know, spicy musk, tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Oh, I'm being so coy.
It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. Oh yeah, no, the pause button is a chicken bucket. Absolutely it is. Yep, it has been the whole time.
And once my 100th franchise is set up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Izuki.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I need to do by myself.
Oh, so I wasn't his business partner. Oh. But who will help you run the restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward?
Could it be you've found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with another love? The love of an entrepreneur?
I suppose I could enroll in pastry school. Oh, my dear Izuki, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end. He just wants me as a house husband. Yeah, I'm the trophy husband. I'm the hot piece of ass at home. All right. You know what? I'm okay with that. It was presented by KFC. There's our official confirmation. PSYOP production. There it is. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Yeah, I don't know if there's multiple endings to this game, but I will say I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being his business partner and only being his love interest. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. We got to fall in love with Colonel Sanders, and that was the goal. That was the goal. Beautiful. And yes, it's 11:30. We went really late. We went an hour late today, but you know what? Worth it. Worth it to get Colonel Sanders and to be his hot piece of ass. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, my body had other plans. I agree. My heart was there for the chicken. My body had other plans. That's the summary of this game. Honestly, that's the summary of my entire existence, to be honest. I feel like KFC would actually do this after the whole AI chicken thing on TikTok. I love KFC. I do. Be honest, you'd be happy as long as you were married to him, even if you didn't work with him. Yeah, I don't need to work with him. Are you kidding me? Why do I need to be his business partner? Anyway, that is all we've got. So thank you guys for joining me. You fell asleep to this. You're welcome. The soothing sounds of my Colonel voice and fighting spork monsters to lull you to bed. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. So thank you guys for joining me for this very special, extra long Valentine's Day stream. It was stupid and fun, and I enjoyed it. I had a good time. And oddly enough, it looks like there is other people playing this game right now. I was just looking to see who's live. It looks like other people are playing this game right now too, so I kind of want to raid another VTuber that's playing it. So we will raid Dicey Vim. I'm just very curious how other people are feeling about this game. Oh, hang on for a target. Do you have a target? Nah, well, no. We're good. We'll do this one for now. Anyway. Love that other people are playing this game today. Me too. Fighting what? I don't know. You'll have to watch the VOD. To find out. See what parts you missed while you were sleeping. Anyway, that's all we got for tonight. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow for more Shadows over Loathing. But yeah, anyway, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, that's all we got. But if you're watching on Twitch, we're going to go raid Dicey Vim. Yeah, I don't know anything about them, but they're playing this game too. So, yeah, anyway, that's all we got for tonight. So, I will see you tomorrow. Until then, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.